Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So there are some good spreadsheets in my Discord. If you want to join, link to do so is in the description to the video. And there's one that in particular that I've been looking at lately because I'm looking for buffs everywhere. And I thought of it because as I did my new Champlain Assistant Wall General, my maple syrup combo here, one thing that I noticed was in his Covenant, there were some good buffs, and I have to level them up right here. All I need to do is take a defense. I didn't get one in Bog, so I didn't unlock that one. But these gold ones work all the time. They work no matter what on... They're universal, okay? If they're gold, they're universal. The silver ones only work for the general, and you can see that in here. Take effect unconditionally, gold ones. So there's a spreadsheet in my Discord, and it shows you which generals will help out with PvP buffs universally. It shows you which covenants they require. And there's actually some really good percentages you can get here. But what I really noticed, and there's also a Word document one right under it in the Discord also. So you can see on them and it'll give credit to whoever made them. Caesar posted one of them. And anyways, one thing that I noticed when I was upgrading here with the Covenant was that I have so many Covenant stones. Now, you guys might not have as many as I do, but you should have some because I have seen them available in events, and you do get them when you're spending even if small amounts of money. So let's look at them. I have like 3,000, and I know I got a lot of them when I coined hard in the past, but I haven't coined lately, like in the past over a year now, year and a half, I guess, and I've still got a lot. So let's look at my generals, and we can look at all the covenants, and I'll just do a few of them and show you the type of buffs that you can get, and also the amount of covenant stones it takes. So for me, I think it's 3,000 covenant stones. And that's a lot of buffs because I think it only takes 50 each level. We'll go through that and look. Where are you, Covenant Stones? Where are you hiding? So they usually would be about there. Easiest way is going to be just to upgrade a general, and it'll show how many I have. So these generals down here will be ones that I haven't upgraded yet with Covenant. So those ones I have because those are all my assistants. But now we're going to start at Beowulf. And let's look. Mount training capacity and march speed, those are the gold ones. Not interested. So we're going to skip. You can see there I have 34, 44. That's about to go down. None on Alfred. And none there. So where is our next one? Turin, he's not old enough to have one. So Ragnar. Ragnar's our next. Let's take a look at his. So ranged troop training capacity. And then in rally range troop attack, 10%. Pretty important. So I know to get to level 6, you need all 4 of them to be leveled up. So you need this guy, this. And obviously I don't have that. But to get to level 4, it's going to require a lot less. This guy is max for me. I know that because he's a sub-general. Or used to be one of my sub-generals. I've since taken him off the wall, but I know he's high. This guy and this guy, I'm probably going to have to level up somehow in Battlefield. But what I'll do, I'm going to favorite all of my generals that I need to level up, and then I'll just get that done in a Battlefield somewhere where, maybe we're losing, reinforcing someone, and I just send that general as the assistant, or I don't know, put him on a sub, sacrifice something. Let's see. So anyways, let's level up. So first one we got, second one we got, third, okay, we're a little short. So right here, that's 2,200. That's pretty easy. I can probably get that 10% pretty easily. I could actually probably just look, these are pretty low. So they're not even, they're probably, maybe they have gold stars. Yeah, so Harold does, and he's 45, and he has no cultivation, and neither would Ragnar. How's Ragnar doing? He's 35, so I could upgrade him, and then I'll get that 10%. So let's look at the next one. Theodosius. That was totally wrong. So siege training speed, siege training capacity, can save that. So it's only 50 per. So I'm actually getting a lot of buffs for stuff I already have in my keep. Foolish me, being lazy, didn't go for it before. This one, I might actually get pretty high. Let's see. Well, exact same situation. So gonna work on it. Gonna work on getting ground attack on that. So I got some generals to level up, some goals. Frig, you have a covenant, march speed, and ground troop training speed. You know, honestly, like, wow, these other two are pretty leveled up for me. That march speed, 15%. I may look at it somewhere down the road, but I'm not gonna do it today. Hestia, in rally mounted attack. This is one that I have been looking for. And Flavius. So I did have Flavius. I'm hoping that I put him into fragments and I didn't dismiss him. I don't see why I would dismiss him because, ooh, this one's low. This one's going to cost me a little bit of effort to get that in rally mounted troop attack, but we're going to do it. I don't see why I would dismiss Flavius for gold because I didn't even put runestones on him, so that wouldn't make sense. This guy has one, and enemy range attack. Okay, that's worth upgrading, but they're pricey though. 200, right? We're 200 each. You do 16 of them, and there's my 3,200. So gonna have to keep an eye out on that. So right here, this one is nothing I want. Good, I can skip that guy. Anyways, I'll wrap up the video here, and you guys get the point. Always look for those buffs. 5% siege defense. I may have to draw the line on that one. Yeah, that's pretty low. Maybe I'll come back to him in the future, looking at it, making sure that I'm not completely wasting all of this stuff. But take a look in your covenants. Take a look at what you got. Take a look at your covenant stones. Be choosy which ones you want. As always, for defense, what attacks you first? That should be your first priority. And then what are your first attacks for you and your alliance? Most people could use mounted all the time, monsters. You set a rally on a monster or range attack. So most people will prioritize that sort of stuff. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. Is 3,400 of those outrageously high? I'm really curious, honestly. What do really low coiners and free-to-play players have for their amount of Covenant Stones? Like, subscribe, leave a comment.